So you got the home inspection, now what? If you watched my video that was released on Father's Day just a few weeks ago, then you heard directly from the source why it's important to get a home inspection and what it includes. Now in today's video, we are going to talk about what to do after the home inspection is complete. Before we get rolling, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and please share this channel with your family and friends. So let's jump into it. Whichever inspection company you decide to hire, they will provide you with a report that lays out the details of their findings. Now, depending on the condition of the home and what the inspection revealed, you have two options. You can ask the seller to make some or all of the repairs, or you can say, you know what, this house needs too much work and I want to cancel my contract. So let's talk about the first option, asking the seller to make the repairs. Before you dive into requesting repairs, you need to understand the property's issues. Once you receive the inspection report, please read it thoroughly. The report may contain details such as the condition of the grounds, like the driveway and walkways, the vegetation, water pressure for exterior faucets. You may also find other reported information like the condition of the roof, HVAC, the attic, and water heater, and so forth. Now, the report should contain findings on safety and health issues as well. Now, let me just add that termites are prevalent here in the desert, so I highly recommend getting a termite inspection during this time. And honestly, most lenders do require this to be done anyway. In any event, you should know beforehand what the inspection will cover. Now, some companies offer a la carte items that you can add on to the general inspection. Keep in mind that the report will be very detailed and it may list items that are not detrimental to purchasing the home. Your agent should receive a copy of the report as well. Now, what I like to do is to review the report before having a conversation with my client, because this gives me time to read it thoroughly, so that when I do discuss the report with my client, we can identify serious health and safety issues as a team, and as well as what items we should request for repair. I've heard of stories where buyers were unreasonable and asked for every little thing to be repaired, and they almost lost the deal. Now, even from my own experience, when we sold our house in Illinois before moving to Arizona, the buyers asked for money to cut the grass, and we were like, really? We simply told them no, and if you want to lose this deal over $50, then that's your call. Needless to say, they agreed to our no, and we were able to close the deal. The key is to identify serious issues that could be detrimental to your health and safety, as well as any issues that could be costly to you or that could be a headache down the road. Now, this is a great time to talk about some standards that must be met with certain loan types. For example, FHA has certain standards that the property must meet, like safety and structural standards, in order to move forward with the purchase. Now, just as an example, one of my clients who was taking out an FHA loan wanted to buy a house that had some safety issues like broken windows and exposed electrical wires. Now, the lender could not fund this purchase via FHA unless all of the safety issues were fixed. Fortunately, it all worked out and my clients are happily living in that home as we speak. My point is, make sure that you carefully review the inspection report, and your agent will guide you through this whole process. Once you've identified which items you want to repair or that you want repaired, your agent will draw up a repair addendum for the seller's review. Now, this is a time where you may go back to the negotiation table because the seller can either agree or disagree to all or some of the requests. You may even find that the seller may offer financial concessions for the repairs. It just really depends on the repairs and the situation, and it varies from contract to contract, but what I can tell you that is constant is the time frame of getting this done. Now, in Arizona, you have 10 days of due diligence, which includes an inspection, unless you negotiated otherwise. Now, once the seller receives the repair addendum, the seller has 5 days to respond. And if you and the seller cannot come to a meeting of the minds on the repairs, then you have the right to exercise your option of canceling the contract and getting your earnest deposit returned to you. If everything is cool on both sides and you agree to whatever transpired out of that process, then the next step would be for the lender to order the appraisal to determine the home's current market value. then shortly thereafter, you should be headed to the table for closing. Yay! So I know that I covered a lot in this video, which is why you need to get your hands on my book, The Complete Guide to Buying a Home, where I dedicate a chapter to home inspection so you can read it at your leisure and refer back to it anytime that you need. See the link below to get your copy. Also, if you're looking to buy in the Phoenix area, I would love to chat with you. See the link below to schedule a time for us to chit chat. I'm Renee the Realtor. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.